Brought to you by Penguin.
Manifesto. Written and read by Bernardine Evaristo. Introduction. When I won the Booker Prize in 2019 for my novel Girl, Woman, Other, I became an overnight success. After 40 years working professionally in the arts. My career hadn't been without its achievements and recognition, but I wasn't widely known. The novel became a #1 bestseller, sold in many foreign languages, and received the kind of attention I had long desired for my work. In countless interviews, I found myself discussing my route to reaching this high point after so long. I said I felt unstoppable, because it struck me that I had been just this ever since I left my family home at 18 to make my own way in the world. I reflected that my creativity could be traced back to my early years, cultural background, and the influences that have shaped my life. Most people in the arts have role models, writers, artists, creatives, who have inspired them. But what are the other elements that lay the foundations for our creativity and steer the direction of our careers? This book is my answer to this question for myself, offering insights into my heritage and childhood, my lifestyle and relationships, the origins and nature of my creativity, and my personal development, strategies, and activism. For those who have only encountered my writing at this newly elevated point of arrival, this book reveals what it took to keep going and growing. And for those who have been struggling for a long time, who might recognize their stories in mine, I hope you find it inspirational as you travel along your own paths towards achieving your ambitions. So, here it is, Manifesto on Never Giving Up. A memoir and a meditation on my life. Chapter 1. In Old English, An. In Yoruba, Eni. In Irish, a Hain. In German, Ein. In Portuguese, Heritage, childhood, family, origins. As a race, the human one, we all carry our histories of ancestry within us, and I am curious as to how mine helped determine the person and writer I became. I know that I come from generations of people who migrated from one country to another in order to make a better life for themselves. People who married across the artificial constructions of borders and the man-made barriers of culture and race. My English mother met my Nigerian father at a Commonwealth dance in central London in 1954. She was studying to be a teacher at a Catholic teacher training college run by nuns in Kensington. He was training to be a welder. They married and had 8 children in 10 years. Growing up, I was labelled half-caste, the term for biracial people at that time. Like all these categories, Negro, coloured, black, mixed race, biracial, of colour, they function as accepted descriptors until they are replaced. We now understand that race doesn't actually exist. It is not a biological fact, and humans share all but 1% of our DNA. Our differences are not scientific, but due to other factors such as the environment. But race is a lived experience, therefore it is enormously consequential. Understanding the fiction of race doesn't mean that we can dispense with the categories. Not yet. The concept of Black British was considered a contradiction in terms during my childhood. Brits didn't recognise people of colour as fellow citizens, and they in turn often aligned themselves with their countries of origin. I never had a choice but to consider myself.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?